Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin. We're back with another edition of Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting. This will be episode 677. It's going to be shiny hunting for Rotom since it's Tuesday, so in a few encounters I'll see if it's actually Rotom or not, because it could very well just be Trubbish, and then this will be called Shiny Hunting Rotom, but I'll sadly be, that could just still be a shiny, but it's just like, obviously I call these hunting Rotom for a reason, so let's just hope it's actually Rotom, because it is Tuesday, so, yeah, but anyways, just to let you know, on Tuesdays I'm playing Pokemon Y, I don't know if it's the same with Pokemon X, but in the Lost Hotel and the Shaken Trash Bins, the Pokemon encounters could be Rotom, so let's see right here, is it Rotom or is it Trubbish? Nice, okay, it's Rotom, sweet, that's what I'm talking about, good. Okay, good stuff. So, pretty much, since assuming I can only get one from this save file in this way, because I believe if you catch, kill, or run away from Rotom in this way and save the game, I believe that'll be your only one you're allowed to get in the save file. Don't get me wrong, I might be completely wrong about that. You might be able to get infinite on the specific days, like on Tuesdays, it'll be Rotoms in these sometimes. So yeah, I'll be just saying the shiny for the the name when I find and hopefully catch the shiny for the basic form. It's pretty much because Rotom's like a strawberry applesauce color. I decided with just with the simple name Straw Tom. That's what I'll be calling it. And I hopefully do catch it. Well, obviously gotta find it first, but yeah. But anyway, the topic for this episode is by me. It's actually about Kirby Squeak Squad, and pretty much it's. Have you ever watched it or played it? I believe I have just. I don't know if I've actually watched a series on that game, but I have definitely played it, so that's one. Well, I guess. Yeah, I guess I did watch someone play it in real life, so I guess that counts. So yeah, I'm just curious to know if you have watched or played it before. So yeah. Oh man, so it feels good to be back. You're gonna see, obviously, the info video about the whole thing, me come back and the whole changes and stuff. But yeah, it feels good. It feels good to be back. Um, what else to say? I've done so many things. It's gonna be hard to let you all know what I've done in the past, however long I've been gone. At least been a week. Um, but yeah, so pretty much last time I was telling you about like when I was like going through a game or something. So pretty much, I just beat Mario and Luigi Partners in time yesterday, and now I'm going to be on, I believe, New Super Mario Bros. For the DS. Because I'm completing the whole DS ROMs on my computer for now, and it was just from whatever the top to bottom. That's what the list I was doing it in. Um, so I think it is New Super Mario Bros. For DS because I think it's going alphabetical, or maybe not. I don't know. Whatever the next one would be out of the list I have, because I have Super Princess Peach. I think that's what it's called. The game where you play as Princess Peach and it's like a platformer type. Then I got New Super Mario Bros. DS, and then I got Donkey Kong Jungle Climber, and then I think there was another one, or maybe it was just those three that I have for now. But it's still a lot because games just in general, they usually are long, so it's gonna take a decent while to beat them. So yeah, but yeah. And then I got some ones on the SNES emulator, being the Super Mario All Stars compilation, where it has Super Mario Bros. 2, the original Super Mario Bros. Um, yeah, I think it's just those two I mainly got it for because I tried them on the Game Boy Advance versions, but it was just so slidey, and I don't like games that do that, to where the screen just slides and everything, and then you can barely keep track of where the heck you are. So I just was like, nope. So that, and then Kirby's Dream Land 3 for Super Nintendo Entertainment System. That's what SNES means for short. Um, and then I still got Final Fantasy, the Four Heroes of Light on my Kindle, the DS ROM on there, and then I still got the ones on my Wii, of course, a lot of them. So that's what I'll be still got to go with those. And then when I complete those, which I most likely will complete, either I will just either beat them, or in most of these games, it's like I don't know where to go, or it's just straight up too hard. The ones that are like too hard is like the mainly the Final Fantasy games because yeah, now I'm actually not just only using warrior types anymore. I used to always just go power and then stuff like that. But that's actually how I beat Mario and Luigi Partners at the time. Um, Pretty much what I did is instead of only increasing my attack stat, because I have a whole topic list, I'll eventually talk about this eventually in the Shiny Hunting episodes, the official ones. But pretty much what I did in that game, every time that I leveled up, I would do the POW, the attack stat, and then the next time I level up, I'd get the defense stat up. So pretty much that's what I did because I have to equal out my defense and my attack because mainly the enemy destroyed in the destroyed Toad Town in the past. So yeah, it was just because of that one enemy, literally, and then even in the future enemies as well, they were just really tough. You have to have good defense because not everything you can dodge. Trust me, I'm really good at those kind of games, and when I say there's stuff that you really can't dodge, then yeah, that means a lot. So it's like, it's mainly sometimes you gotta make a change for certain games, like the Final Fantasy games that I think that I haven't been able to beat. Because I'm gonna go back to Final Fantasy One. I actually have that on my Wii, so that's one of the next games after I beat because I left off Super Mario 64. So I will be, completing that, and then I'm going to be going on to whatever the earliest one on the list that I haven't tried yet that I would want to try to beat. Um, yeah. So, anyways, instead of just only having warriors and worrying about like physical attack stats, I'm actually going to be balancing. So in the Final Fantasy games specifically, my main my main person is going to be a physical attacker, and then second one is going to be an attacker, but it's going to be like ranged, mainly being a bow. And then I'm gonna have a black mage for magic attacks, and then a white mage for like curing and stuff. So I'm gonna be balanced because that's what you're supposed to do in those Final Fantasy games. But I was like, okay, I don't care. I'm gonna go all power. Then, well, I know how that turned out for me. I just got destroyed. I got really. You can get really far, but eventually you'll just get destroyed if you don't have certain stuff. If you only have one, you know, just team of warriors, it's not gonna work out. You can try it, but it didn't work out for me unless you can, but you just need to do a lot of grinding. Which I'm not about that. So it's like, I like doing that if it's Pokemon because I can see the levels and everything, but in these games, there's not really a level gauge. It's just straight up if something's bigger and stronger than you, then that's how it is. Unless you somehow work around that or get stronger somehow, just mindlessly leveling up your team. So I'm just not about that because Pokemon literally says like the levels and everything, so that's why I know if I have to grind to a higher level, then I'll do that, or just enough to where I can defeat them. So that's how it's easier in those games. But yeah. So so yeah, pretty much that is what's been going on with me. So yeah, can't think of really anything else. So I guess for now I'll just stay silent so I can think of something to talk about. Oh man, I just heard that in the playback. What the heck? I know y'all would hear that too in the recording. My brother just like, trying to imitate or something. I don't even know what he was doing. Well, then again, well, yeah, now that that's another thing. I just leave my door open, so there's no reason for me to really tell them when I'm gonna record. Because if they see me in here like recording, and they can probably hear me as well, then they'll know. So it's like, as they do whatever pretty much. So yeah. Yeah, but other stuff. Oh, well, I guess um later today I'm actually gonna try to get Flipnote Studio 3D because a while ago, well, I personally don't really. Well, I guess I could if I wanted to. 'Cause it can be a lot easier to make hand drawn art and animations like that. Um, so yeah, pretty much. Uh, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I guess it would mainly be for my sister because she mainly the only reason why she likes playing a DS or something like that would be for that reason. So obviously the original flip note is like gone, so I could get this one because I have enough points. So I just either if it's not for me, then it'll probably just be whenever she like wants to do that. So it'd be like, yeah, I'll try it myself, but I like the whole computer thing, so that's like where I make my sprites and stuff, of course. Or just get them from like online and make my own little whatever I want to make with them. So yeah, this is another thing that I was gonna do. Might as well, talk about something that I do in my day or something like that. So it's not complete silence, of course. Well, then again, it's not gonna be complete silence because living in a house with other people, they're gonna hear noise. So yeah. Oh wait, I guess I can tell you this as well. Tomorrow I'll actually making my first Dank memes compilation, and there's don't worry, it's not gonna be any ear rape. It's just literally. Well, I guess you could, because every time that I see something that says Dank memes or YTP, that's short for YouTube poop, I immediately put my YouTube volume to 25% because you can never trust that kind of stuff. But you can. I'm just telling you right now, you're not gonna hear any ear rape for mine. This will be the first edition because you don't actually, unless you're in my teammate's Discord server, that's Kayla. Um, yeah, you're not going to be able to see these images. But for my dank memes, it's actually going to be a lot cooler because I'm going to have those images in a whole compilation because it takes a while to go through a whole cycle. Because actually, I got finished with I did one about Mario and Luigi partners in time, and that's the final one on my list that I really have. So it's like, yeah, I'll be making the videos tomorrow and then doing the whole cycle over again. And then whenever I get complete with that one, I'll be making the second Dank Memes compilation. But it'll be a lot cooler because I'll do it with voice and stuff, the commentary over the images. So it'll be a lot cooler. So expect that tomorrow. So it's gonna be pretty fun to make that one because I have a decent amount, but yeah. Oh, anyways, I'll be ending off episode 677.